Muy buenas, pepinotes. Aquí estamos otra vez con el brujo, nuestro amiguito Geralt, en The Witcher 3. Y vamos a hacer la misión que os comenté en el capítulo anterior. No sé si os acordaréis, la del último deseo. Es misión secundaria, pero como os he dicho, todo lo que sea de las chochis principales son misiones principales, ¿vale? Y más esta que se llama el último deseo. Tiene que ver con Yennefer. Y encima tiene el título del primer libro, como os dije, de la saga Geralt. Así que, aunque ponga aquí misión secundaria, sí que es una misión muy importante. Y más si queréis ver algo delicioso más adelante. Así que venga, vamos a ello. What the fuck? ¿Qué coño haces? ¿Qué? What?
Always did know how to win, friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
Yo sé por qué le interesa, porque hay un djinn de por medio.
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindisfjall. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No. It's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
Vamos a preguntar.
You sure this mage actually had a djinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
Storm wouldn't pose a threat if he'd had a djinn. He could just utter a wish.
Perhaps he had none left, or something unexpected happened.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us
Otra
one of
vez,
these days.
estás cayendo lo mismo, ¿eh?
Alright, so what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
De por vida.
Since you put it that way, fine, I'll help you.
Thank
¿Cómo
you.
que no tienes oro? Si
The
tú
boat
eras
awaits in
rica.
the harbor. Come. Come. The landing's not far.
Tell me honestly.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
O anda con misioncillas por aquí. Vamos, tira.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
Vamos, vamos, vamos. ¡Salto! Toma ya. Ah, digo, ¿qué haces ahí muerto ahí tan pancho?
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
Alright, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Vamos. Vamos. A ver, ¿de qué manera mágica tengo que subir a bordo del
Geralt, how
barco?
long must I wait? Are you ready to sail?
Vamos, si estoy listo. Ojo, me tengo que sentar. Madrecita del señor.
Not sure this djinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always. not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing.
Qué simpática es ella. Bueno, al menos sé qué significaba la frase esa del libro, que no te lo dicen en
There's
el libro.
something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here.
Y también que le pidió, aunque se deja entrever.
Underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Assad Eich Criede Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there.
Pues nada, a bucear a tope. Bueno, más tiempo que quiere decir infinito, ¿no? Por lo que veo. Vale, aquí hay cositas que brillan. Aquí son florecillas.
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, there's nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside.
Que dejes de mirar a esos soplapollas, si no puedo hacerles nada. Y me van a acabar reventando la puta vida. Me van a acabar matando porque no puedo hacerles nada. Bueno, sí, lanzarles pirotillos. Así que esto sí que les mata. Menos mal que lo he leído, porque si no me iban a reventar. Oh, un cofre. A beber un poquito de agua bajo el agua. Vale, vamos a usar nuestro sentido de superbrujo.
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Ya está, solo eso. Venga, Gerald, hijo mío, me parece ortopédico a veces. Porque encima iba a caer aquí en una fosa. A ver, otra agüita. ¿Cómo me tengo que sentar?
Wherever the leads take us.
Bueno, como era obvio, han hablado antes de lo que pasaba en el primer libro, el último deseo, por algo se llama así.
What do you do? Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the gin? Have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course.
Uy, 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 qué sospechoso. Vale, próxima parada.
Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our gin's down there.
Hola, guapatos. Bueno, de momento parece sencillo. Mientras no me ataquen más sumergidos de esos pesados.
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Woods rot. A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skellige.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimon man, so he was from Pharaoh. A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skellige.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimon man, so he was from Pharaoh.
Es que me está contando lo mismo. Y aparte aquí he cogido unos guantes de armadura pesada, ¿verdad? Toma ya, voy a meter unos mecos con esto. Venga, vamos a ver esto de aquí ahora.
Got something. A Skellige's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Yen, doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
A ver, era obvio con la primera pista, que no era... Que no era el barco del mago. No, joder. Sube, coño. Sube, hostias. Puto legal. Pues nada, paseito en barco así a lo Venecia.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the golden dragon and an avalanche swept us off the
Eso
trail.
también me suena.
Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me.
Vale, eso es del segundo libro, ¿vale? La espada del destino. Lagón dorado. He leído hasta el tercero, ¿vale? Entero, o sea que... Como pasen del tercero, hablarán de cosas que me harán spoiler, pero
Something
bueno.
strange about those rocks.
There's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
Venga, tiene pinta de que es aquí. Así que vamos. Encima hay bichos pesados de estos. ¿Qué coño es eso? ¿Una sirena? Joder, pues en el libro no parecían tan horripilantes. No más que ponen de un ballestazo.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell, to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltia bedem ein eichte illivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything
Hostia
that might
puta, qué
contain
susto me ha
a
dado.
gem.
Fine, but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us both.
I su foltia bedem ein eichte illivaid.
Joder, yo aquí leyendo tranquilamente lo que me están contando y me ha dado un susto. La puta sirena. Me cago en la puta.
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Silver. Pearl-encrusted cutlery. Should belong to someone awfully wealthy.
Aim.
Something cut this basket exactly in half. Something cut this basket exactly in half.
No te rayes, Gerard, anda. Vamos a ver qué me dice de esto. Aunque he cortado la conver de lo que me estaba diciendo antes. Sobre lo otro, pero bueno. ¿Qué me dices de esto, amigo? Oh, florines. ¿Me vas a decir algo del barco o pasa, Gerald? Supongo que pasa. Vale, nada, no hace falta que me digan nada del barco, me voy. Aquí hay algo. Lo mismo es la otra parte del sello. Ah, no es un cuerpo.
Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this, but whatever cut the basket probably could. Transverse cut through the pelvis.
Que si no te
Surgical
rayes, Gerald.
precision. No conventional weapon could do this, but whatever cut the basket probably could.
Jo, vaya pedazo boquete que ha hecho, Eso es una sirena muerta, ¿no? O sea, las sirenas cuando las matan flotan. Interesante. Vamos a ver un poquito más de agua. Me de toda la vida. Parece un murciélago. Un murciélago acuático. A ver, tetas de sirena. Ah, no eres tan fea como parecías, amiga. Así que me recuerdas un poquito más al libro. Madre mía, qué pechotes. ¿Qué pechotes? ¿Sabes los pechotes de las otras? Pechotes de sirena, os fijaréis, aunque son todas iguales. Por lo que parece. ¿Por qué me atacáis si yo soy bueno? Ya os lo gusta lengua.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the gin.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
Sí.
3.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look,
Cabronceta
we must
es.
search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this gin?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Cuenta, anda,
That
cuenta.
I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
Me quedan como un
You're
guante,
right.
Los
It's
guantes.
important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see? We're just a step away from learning the truth.
Espero no cagarla porque me parece que había que hacer algo
Let's search the
importante en lo del último deseo. Así que esperemos no liarla. Que soy muy fan de liarla. Si no, siempre me queda Artis. Joder.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it. We should explore the ship.
Vale. Vamos a explorar el barquete. Voy a guardar la partida, no sé, por si acaso, ¿vale? No la quiero liar. Así que vamos a guardarla. Por si las moscas. Mira cómo suena musiquita acorde a lo que tiene que sonar.
Nothing interesting here.
Pues píllate unas cartas, hombre, que no tengo ninguna.
Nothing here.
¿Y para qué coño me lo señalas? Si sabes que son unas tijeras o la polla. Madrecita del señor. ¿Eh? Parece haber visto algo. No veo nada allí.
We should explore the ship.
Sí, sí, lo exploro, pero yo no veo nada. Vale. Menos mal que he guardado ahí al lado. Porque, madre mía. Madre del señor. Qué muertes más tontas tengo siempre en este juego. Inevitables, inevitables. Van a ser los tiempos de carga, pero bueno. No sé, es que explotó el barco. He dicho, voy a explorar por fuera a ver si hay algo. Y lo que os digo, espero no liarla porque es que no me acuerdo si había algo No sé, en lo del deseo no me acuerdo. Sé que hay que hacer esta misión para algo importante más adelante. Ah, mira, aquí hay esa escalera. Bien. Vamos a saquear todo lo que podamos. ¡Uy! No sé qué era eso, pero tenía pinta de que molaba. Y mola bastante. Toma, ya hemos cambiado de atuendo. Lo único que no tengo... ¿De qué le tengo puesto? Más intensidad de Queen. No sé si ponerle Asia, ya que lo uso bastante. Pero bueno, vamos a ponerle esto. Y a los guantes también, es verdad. Vamos a ponerle más intensidad de Igni. ¿Qué más? Una espadita. Nada. Warrindongi. Así que nada, bueno, no está mal, no está mal. Me gusta, me gusta. Saqueo es importante siempre, ya lo sabéis.
Mystery of mysteries, Agnes of Glanville.
Vale, voy a echar un vistazo a lo que he pillado. Vale. Señal de la trampa, ¿no? De Yard. De Irden, eso, Irden. Vale. Esto me lo puedo hacer aquí en... Es una mierda de botas, ¿no? Ah, no, mira, son buenas. Y podía hacérmelas. Y estas son súper buenas. Caca. No me lo puedo hacer aquí. Ya me había emocionado yo aquí. A ver, que lo que quería ver era esto del inventario. Va, da igual, no voy a perder tiempo. Hay mucha cosa. Aquí hay algo.
Wonder what this means.
Pues no lo sé, macho. Me hacen mirarlo y no lo sabes.
Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Elemental Empires by Giambattista.
Fórmula de azufre, guay. Mega molón todo.
Mage must have slept here. Wonder what this means.
Macho, deja de hacerme mirar cosas que luego vas a decir qué significa esto.
Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side.
A ver, ¿qué significa esto?
Nothing interesting.
No, nada interesante, vale, hágame de frase. Pero ahora, esto de aquí, ¿qué significa esto?
Nothing interesting here.
Vaya por Dios, ¿cómo te gusta llevarme la contraria, Gerald?
Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Think the Jinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather
Vaya,
like
vaya,
an
mi perro se
unfortunate
vuelve loco.
accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the Jinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you.
Y tanto.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
A ver, si se calma mi perro un ratillo. Vale, parece que sí. Pues venga, vamos a ver. Espero no liarla, ¿vale? Le tengo un miedo a liarla siempre. Venga, Jen, acelera un poquito el culete.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jin, Rif Kaishta Engaya, Kaishta et Disglair, Gevired League Hassel.
Es el de Jin. De agua, ¿no? Gámbate.
You must weaken him while I draw him here.
Care to trade places?
A ver. Supongo que tendré que usar la trampa de ir de... Es un poquito complicado esto, Y más si no lo puedo señalar. A ver. Vamos a ir con un poquito más de fuerza bruta. Pero es que me jode no poder señalarle.
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning.
Tú que me revienta. Voy a ponerme la de Queen, que no me fío un pelo. Menos mal que me he puesto la señal. Venga, fregar, menos mal que es tan fácil. Es tan chungo y me revienta la boca.
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free.
Ya, toma por culo. A ver en qué acaba eso.
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing.
Oh, ya, pues ya. Digo, no,
But it's
no.
not like that at all.
Hacer la mol.
Nothing's changed.
No, no voy a decir lo otro.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
Ay, 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 ay.
And I love you.
Joder, me ha crecido la barba otra vez. Madre mía, cómo crece.
Ah, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, Once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins
No, yo
later.
quiero ahora.
But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while.
Oh, qué bonito.
My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
¿Qué? Ah, vale, un TP. Digo, ¿qué coño pasa ahí? Bueno, así es la dura vida de un brujo. Que si te quiero Tris, que si te quiero Jennifer, y al final, pues, ¿qué va a pasar? Que quiero a todas.
Next time we go on horseback.
¿Y qué le pasa a la
We'll
botella?
never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
Venga, ¿qué más me da?
If we gotta, we gotta.
Si no está muerto.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Ay, el papa, es decir, ¿cómo se preocupa?
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Pues ya está, y esta misión, que parece una tontería, es una misión importante para hacer algo delicious más adelante. Vale, voy a aprovechar que está aquí el cofrecillo este, que supongo que se compartirá, ¿no? Los alijos. Hola, alijo. Vale, y vamos a... yo qué sé, si es que tengo aquí morralla por un tubo. Morralla que tendría que soltar... Pero bueno, qué más da. Si es que mirar todos los consumibles que tengo, cuero y todo eso, eso es que tengo por un puto tubo. Pero bueno, vamos a marcar la siguiente misión para el siguiente capítulo, que es la del patito feo. Ya está marcada, ¿no? Sí, vale. Esto lo mismo lo juego yo fuera de cámara, alguna de estas, pero bueno. Siguiente misión, patito feo. Y nada, pepinos, espero que os haya gustado el capítulo. Aunque no ha sido de la historia principal, creedme que sí que cuenta, ¿vale? Cuenta bastante. Aunque voy a hablar un momento con Jennifer, a ver si quiere un besito. ¿Quieres un besito?
Geralt?
Bueno, vamos.
Ever think about the past? About your time with the hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
Vamos a
When the hunt had you.
ver qué me cuenta de esto.
Hope they
Es
didn't
que
hurt you.
necesito agotar los
Even if
diálogos.
they did, I've no
Porque
memory
es
of
importante
it.
lo que quiero hacer.
The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
¿O no?
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, red riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it. What did Aridin want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Aridin believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Aridin did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Aridin would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
Me supones tú mucho.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
Voy a dejarlo de triste para el
Feeling
final.
different after our encounter with the Jinn?
Yes. Now I feel regret.
Mean to say that?
That I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
Think we would have argued less?
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well. Moments like this.
Pero bésame, tonta. Bueno, vamos a lo bueno, ¿vale?
Yen, can we talk?
Why? So you can ask me if we can remain friends despite all?
No, I mean...
Come now, Geralt. I know you. Well enough to know exactly what's going on with you and Triss. Now, I cannot say I'm not tempted to, intervene, but I believe I'll let it lie this time. How about that? You came here to fumble your way through an explanation, yet instead of enjoying the show, I went and did your job for you.
Seems so.
But now, enough of this maudlin business. We've something to do, remember?
Bueno.
Thanks, Yen.
Parece que vamos por buen
See you
camino.
later.
Una vez vino de esa, así que lo dejamos. Quería asegurarme de si voy por buen camino para cierta cosa. Y nada, lo dicho. Espero que os haya gustado el capítulo. Ya sabéis, darle like, favorito, suscribiros si no estáis. Y os vemos en el siguiente episodio. Chao, pepinos.